Larry's my go-to guy. He's a walking encyclopedia for Corvette history. He has a photographic memory. Everything he reads, he remembers.
You'd be surprised how many prototypes they did have from Oldsmobile and Buick before they actually came up with the Chevrolet Corvette design. 1957 was a good year for all car manufacturers, but especially for Corvette because Corvette had the first fuel injection system originally made by Delco Remy, which was all GM. They went from the 265 to the 283 motors also, which had a little bit more power. And instead of having those twin four barrels, they used that fuel injection, delivered the fuel faster and more responsive off the line. The 77 was the last year of the Stingray. That was Zora Arcus Duntov. That was his design and Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell came in with the name, and he already had the corporation behind him. And Zora Arcus Duntov came over from Formula One racing over in Europe and added a lot of the rear independent suspension, a lot of the powertrain, transmissions, a lot of the ground effects, the side pipes that came in later. They were all, Zora Arcus Duntov. And he brought Chevrolet into some real good Formula One race winners in the later part of the 60s.
Well, that's what's good about you, Larry, is that you come up with all this information and then I can pass it on myself.
Thank you. I deal in facts. Facts. Chicks.
Well, you do have a photographic memory, don't you?
Yeah, but lately, now that time has crept up on me, I have to recheck my facts sometimes. It's the fact that they're sexy and they look just like a girl's butt. If you use just a little of the imagination, a little creativity, you can see it. It's right there in front of you, and you can drive it, and you get behind the wheel and control it. I think that's the whole thing about Corvettes.
He's my neighbor. We're good friends for the last probably 15, 20 years.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I live in a trailer park next door, with my mom since 1987, and I lived with his mom. Jack calls me Larry over the fence guy.
He literally jumps the fence.
He's amazing.
Crazy art, deadlines, unbelievable stress at times, the worship that goes into these Corvettes. And chicks. Mom's a little crazy and Jack's the king.
I'm the king of the crazies.
He's the king. He's the king.